When it comes to the bounty hunter IG-88, seems everyone has a tall tale to tell. Someday, some distant day, folks will realize they're all true.
No sense risking your men on a shuttle thief, Captain. Whoever's holed up in there, I'll smoke him out.
Some say it killed its own creators. Some say it reprogrammed itself to recognize no master. Others claim it sliced out its own imperative to avoid damage, and is thus free to rend and reshape itself with the obsession of an artist. And if the stories don't quite add up, if witnesses swear they've seen the killer destroyed more than once, or evidence to the contrary, then, well, that's how legends are born. But the strangest rumor about IG-88 is that it frequently chooses not to claim its bounties.
Bengalis. Irritating.
So if, for instance, it killed a senior member of an outlaw gang whose associates would definitely seek vengeance if they knew, then, despite the high reward on offer, this singular killer might decide
Not worth
it is notable how many of IG-88's hits end in fire. It might be concluded, by a fool, that this constant calculation of risk and reward is a form of prudence verging on cowardice.
Why did you do that, you malfunctioning moron? Now we'll never ID the thief.
That would be an inaccurate assessment.
Stand down, men.
The upshot is, there are two things everyone thinks they know about IG-88. One, there are a lot of expensive secrets in that head.
I can't pay you if you can't prove what you did.
No fee is required, Captain.
And two,
To kill is reward enough.
ultimately, there's only one truth that really matters about IG-88, and it's not something an organic could understand. It seeks perfection, in mind, in body, and, above all, in the caliber of its opportunities. And IG-88 is very, very patient. So, when the usual crowd is investigating a jailbreak on Kalalassi 5 long years later,
Suppose Rengalis did this.
IG-88 is the only one who smells a rat.
Nobody's seen him in years, but I recognized him from the wanted posters. He killed a bunch of guards and took the escapees, and headed for the slums. If you go now, you can still catch him.
Lies.
On the other hand, there's one notable problem with the diligent search for perfection. Sometimes, the search takes you in all the wrong directions.
CO.AG, you are a wanted felon. Tell me where your fellow escapees are hiding, and I'll go easy on you.
IG-88's latest experiments with the risk assessment software, for instance, could not be considered an unqualified success. And then, of course, there's that other notable problem. The one that goes with all ferocious reputations. You don't get to choose who recognizes you.
Well, well, well. The one and only IG-88. Get him hooked up quick, Lops. I heard this rust rat's got a head full of rewards just waiting to be claimed. We could buy a ship, get off-world, live like kings. Ever spit? Would you look at all these bounties?
We ought to look up the nearest pay point, Caleb.
Now, if you're in the business of bounties, but you don't want to deal with the Guild or the Empire, on account of being a fugitive, say, your best bet's usually the local mob.
Aw, hell.
You don't deal lightly with the big guys.
It's the Gilanian Syndicate.
All of which may explain why the fugitives are so busy drinking some courage, that none of them notice old 88 withholding 1 or 2 holoclips, and nobody sees it place a call to its ship.
What business do you bring the Underlord, unkempt and hungover strangers?
Evidence, O great lawless king. Evidence of our many successful hunts. Brixquit, the Mutilator. Ulamalula, the Black Ivory Quintuplets. And here... Wait, who is that? I didn't play that file.
Huh? I guess that's how the dumb droid knew we were lying back at the jail. Look at the size of that bounty. That there is Venga Liss.
You don't deal lightly with the big guys. See, the whole reason criminals like this get to set themselves up as miniature kings, offering bounties even though they've got rewards on their own heads, is because nobody's stupid enough to go against them on their own turf.
Protect the boss. Get him to safety. Finish off these maggots.
Even IG-88 couldn't take out a whole damn syndicate at full strength. Though, you've got to wonder. Maybe if they'd been a little softened up first. IG-88 is very, very patient, and has been contemplating its own perfection for an extremely long time. When it comes to the bounty hunter IG-88, seems everybody has a tall tale to tell. Someday, some distant day, folks will realize
Worth it.
they're all true.